Um, let's begin. Hi, I'm Camila Rosa. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I would like to talk about, as you guys can see for this title, how to flop and why it's necessary. Of course, I'm trying to be funny, so don't take it too serious. But anyway, I'm just going to share some of my experience being a small artist, but the positive sides and positive effects that had and still until this day have on my art and during my art journey. Yeah, I tried to record this video before, but it was raining and the light was not so great, and I forgot to my microphone, so it was a mess. Anyway, so I'm trying again, and I'm still lost. But anyway, let's continue. I like to talk about how some of you guys might feel as well, being a small artist in the art community. And we all know the art community, the creative side of things, the creative market, I don't know, I forgot the name. Field. The art field is a very competitive place. Wherever you're trying to get into, here on YouTube or whatever, it's always easy to go to this place when we compare ourselves a lot and really just focus on numbers and success instead of the progress as an artist, and the growth on your art self. And of course, I know that everybody wants to be successful. Sorry for the noise. And I know, of course, that everybody wants to be successful and achieve your goals in any matter. But in today's video, I like to focus on the positive of being a small artist. Yeah, so I decided to make this video to all the artists that are on their flop era. Just to comfort that it's not the end of the world, and you're not alone, and that doesn't mean that you're not talented. I like to think that that's an opportunity to focus on what really matters and what you really want to do with your artist self. So let's get into the video. The first that you can imagine, the positive side about being a small flop artist, is the freedom and flexibility to pretty much everything you can imagine. You can really try to discover your unique way of doing art and your art style without having to worry if people will unsubscribe or if it's going to be a big risk. And I think being part of a small community that create, people appreciate going through your journey, and it changes with you. It's like this bond is created between the followers and the artists, and I think it's pretty great. Um, and I'm not saying that the big artists can change their art style or anything like that, but I think it's a little bit risky, and not many of them will be willing to do. So that's a positive about being as an artist. Um, Freedom to discover what you like to create, and I'm saying this from experience because back in 2018 or maybe 17, I had an Instagram account somewhat popular, let's say, I don't know, have some numbers. And I was noticed by some of my favorite artists, celebrities. Anyway, I'm gonna put it on the screen. But every time that I post something that it wasn't related to any of that I was trying to create or to experiment, it would get little to no engagement, and I was constantly very frustrated and think that it was because my art wasn't good enough, and it really wasn't back then. But that's another conversation for another video, another topic. I don't know, but still proud though because it's part of my journey. Anyway, but the point that I'm trying to make is that the point that I'm trying to make is that the moment that I stopped focusing on the numbers that I was getting and detach myself from the account, from the type of attention, there was really not gaining anything. Was the moment that my art started to really improve, and it shows. So what I did was, after almost 4 months of break, because I was really, I don't know if was exhausted or art block, but I almost gave up drawing because I always constantly think, oh my god, what am I doing wrong? Why people don't like my art? And the algorithm of Instagram didn't help back then in the end of 2018, so I was really struggling. Anyway, so what I did was took those months, those 4 months of break, and I thought a lot. So I decided to create another account. So I started from zero, and that's actually the account that I am currently still on it. And I'm very happy that I decided to do that because it was a really game changer for me and for my art. So I don't know if some of you are struggling. That could be something that you could do. Just let it go. Disattach from the account because it doesn't really matter. Really doesn't really matter. In being a small artist, you definitely have nothing to lose. So I think you should try. This kind of overlap with the first one. Yeah, and being a small artist, you don't have the because you're already on your first steps. So even if you fall, it's just going to be not so hard or not gonna hurt so much. So I believe this can be an opportunity to try everything you can with your art, and you can apply that to another aspect of your life. I don't know. So yeah, since you have anything to fear or to lose, you can really go through your journey without this fear. And I believe that when you become successful quickly or overnight success, you tend to focus only on the numbers. And I know that I'm repeating myself, but that's something really, really important because I went through that really, and I almost stopped drawing. Every time I look back, I was just, no. Anyway, so that's my advice for younger artists that are just starting their journey now, or anyone that if you already have some experience but you still with this kind of mindset, just stop, please. Not, it's toxic and it's not helpful. No, it's not going to help you become a better artist in any way. It's just number in the end of the day. Trust me, you tend to focus on only on the numbers and not of the quality of your work properly, and tend to focus on what people want more than what do you want to do with your art, because it's your journey. So you're the one that should make the shots. Or as I was saying, trying to focus on what people want or to be trendy all the time, you're going to forget to focus on what's really matter. Focus on really important, the foundation of drawing fundamentals. Anyway, focus on what really matter, that is progressing. Focus on your art itself, especially if you're a beginner. And as I said before, you also can easily get toxic, and if you're not careful, can see. I'm pretty sure that I have so many people that just gave up on art just because they aren't focusing on growing and being better at the fundamentals of, I don't know, basic shapes, proportion, color, lights, and I don't know what specific subject are you focus on it, instead of I have I don't know, any number of followers. That's, and if you're doing something that you're not proud of, yeah, it's not, you're not gonna be happy at the end of the day. So yeah. And last but not least, longer career. Excuse my accent. Longer careers. Just like those artists that are become their first hit or whatever, and you see that when they can create another 1 billion, and talking about music now, just some context, you can see Megan Trainor's career. No, I'm not saying anyone's name. You can see some artists out there, musicians that had their first hit. They are struggling in their career because they cannot beat the high standard they set themselves in the first place. Yeah, so they probably not motivated, I don't know, anymore. So some of them don't tend to have very long career, and they quickly go away. Of course, not all of them, but they are there and they exist, and they are the examples that I'm giving right now. Anyway, but when you are a small artist, you can focus on longevity, and you're not doing art because it's trending or to stay relevant, because it doesn't matter. You're doing the art for passion, for your creative spirit, for pleasure, for satisfaction, yeah. And when people discover your work, they can feel it shows through your creations, so they can stay for your work, and not because, I don't know, insert some shallow reason here. Yeah, and that's what I was trying to say. Yeah, and if you appeal to trend, to go viral and popularity, you probably can get the likes that you dreamed, but also you probably could end up with some type of content art that it doesn't feel like you, and you're probably gonna feel empty and unfulfilled in your work, and you are probably going to reflect that, and that's really sad. Alternatively, if you create the art that you want and that feels like you, yeah, maybe you're not gonna get, I don't know, insert a satisfying number of likes, I don't know your goals, but it's more important on the long run, right? Finding your voice and make the art that you're truly proud of, or I don't know, being trending, doing some type of work that even you're not going to care anymore, and probably going to be tired fast of doing art. Just came here real quick while I'm editing the video. Anyway, I was watching Kelly Stamps recently. The point that I was trying to make on this video, that if you a content creator that go viral quickly, go viral, and then you feel stuck in this lane, I'm gonna call it lane, this category of content, that you feel stuck to create only that type of content because that's what was what make you go viral in the first place, and you don't have so much freedom to, I don't know, discover yourself, discover the type of content that you want to create. Anyway, and that's why I think it's a perk to be a small artist that is growing slowly but steady. Yep, that's a side that you can see positively. Yeah, because if I did go viral in early on my channel, I don't know what type of content I was going to be creating right now, and I'm grateful to have this time to discover myself. And if you are a small content creator too, you can see that it's a perk, a positive side of being a club artist, a small content creator. Anyway, bye, back to the video. But anyway, that's was the video. That's it for the video. I hope you guys find my advice helpful some way. I try to be, I don't know, clear as possible. Yeah, I hope that you can focus on really matter, keep doing art and be inspired, and create anything that you want to create. That is the most important part. And be healthy. Yeah, so that's it for today's video. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the bell button so you can get notified and whenever I post. See you in the next video. Bye.